everyone, it's Charm. So I just got home. After a quick gala sa city, Papa Kevs and I met up for lunch. And we had a lot of fun, even if it's just for an hour, because it's been a while since we had a meal outside na kaming dalawa lang. So I think it really matters for couples with children to, you know, once in a while just go out, just the two of you. So keeps that connection on fire, if you get what I mean. So anyway, since I was reminded when I got home that I had a list of food that I'd be eating the moment that I come back to the Philippines. First on the list, for some reason, I think it was because when I was writing this, ito agad yung naisip ko, because we don't have this type of milk here. So I mean, cows are everywhere. Then you can get almond milk, you can get soy milk, whatever kind of milk. Pero incidentally, walang damulag dito sa Auckland. So number 1 on the list that I made is gatas damulag or gatas ng kalabaw plus tuyo. A good thing that there's tuyo here, so you know you don't get that homesick, at least in that area of food. So ang nakamiss lang talaga is pouring the milk of the kalabaw over kanin and then eating it with tuyo. Oh my god, it's the best. Whew. Okay, so number 2 is Didi's Pizza. So I've heard that recently that they moved to the U, which is not very far from where we used to live, which was in Camachiles. So just imagine. I hope their service sanitation standards got better. So wala akong ibang orderin doon kundi yung Didi's combination pizza and then the large one. Make that 2 boxes if we're gonna share it with family. So yeah, I could just imagine the perfect mix of the ingredients over the square cut dough. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, so next is palabok. Not just any kind of palabok, not even from Susie's or Razon's, but the palabok that they sell at the Mabalacat public market. So my friend Jim, who's in Chicago right now. Hi Jim, hope you're feeling a bit warm even with the cold weather. So we always go there. He was actually the one who introduced me to that place. Last time I checked, last time we were there, it was about 35 pesos, I think, per serving rather. So yun, pancit luglog is the better way to call it. So it's very kapampangan. And my friend Jim and I call it pancit ni Romel. So I think the guy who oversees the place is called Roman, and he's from the Santa Ynez area. So their palabok is really, really, really good. Okay, next we have sisig. So there are some Filipino restaurants here that serve sisig. Although the one that we went to puts egg over it, and like the meat was already pre-marinated. So you know how we Kapampans are. We are kind of purists when it comes to sisig rather, and we don't want that mayonnaise shit or putting an egg on top of it. It's just So which sisig am I talking about? It's the one sa kanto ng yung papasok ng sa kanto sa Mabiga. I think it's called Lin Tang Lao's place. So you can get barbecue from there, you can drink there, and there's lechon manok, there's They do fried chicken as well. They do lechon kawale, and there's sisig there. I just love it. And they put like pork liver. Is it pork liver or chicken liver? I'm not sure. But they put liver in it as well, so that makes it even more special. Okay, so next item on the list, we have Brazo de Mercedes. So red ribbon or Goldilocks, I don't care. I want it. I want it. So kahit half na roll, I think I can finish that by myself in one day. Yep. Okay, so next we got Passport Food Shawarma. So I'm not sure if they have Passport Foods in Manila for my friends who are from Manila, but it's quite popular in Pampanga. There's one in Nepo Mall and then one in SM Clark, and they have samosas as well. But yeah, I'm all set if I just get the shawarma. That's like super good. I remember when we still lived in Manila, and let's say I needed to do something in Pampanga and then come back to Manila really quick. So I would always have Passport Food shawarma to bring to Kev because he loves it too. So I guess that's one of the many reasons that we click. We love to eat. So obviously, I like eating. Okay, so with the different Korean barbecue places popping up left and right in Manila and in Pampanga, we have a lot of choices. But I think that the best that I have been to in terms of samgyeopsal is Jungwon over at Friendship. So I think what makes that place special would be the side dishes, because I'm very partial to the side dish na may hot dog. That's just really good. So I like that. Yun. So second to Jongwon would probably be, I can't believe it. I can't believe I forgot what it's called. It's right across the former Hado restaurant, which is also a samgyeopsal place. Used to go a lot there too, but I like the place across it better. Bella's, I think you know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I forgot the name. I can't believe it. It's only been less than 6 months that we were away, and already I'm forgetting things. Shit. I feel terrible. Okay, anyway, next on the list is isaw, chicken isaw, that is, because I like it better than pork isaw. I still feel like pork isaw is disgusting to eat sometimes. I don't know why. But yeah, chicken isaw. Oh, I miss it. I can taste it in my mouth. Okay, so next on the list, quite commercialized, this next item. Nakailan na ba ako? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10 on the list is lechon manok from Chooks to Go, yung honey roast. Okay na rin yung pepper roast, pero we only get that if the honey roast is not available. So there was a time when we were still living in Camachiles, where sometimes my brother-in-law would come over, and then pag di kami nakapagluto, we would always get Chooks to Go honey roast. And then they do that sometimes too at our grandparents' place in Dukit. So sometimes kakakain lang niya ng Chooks to Go, pagdating niya sa amin, Chooks to Go ulit. So sorry. But right now I super miss it. There's an equivalent here in one of the grocery store chains, which is called Countdown. So it's like $10 to $14. Sometimes it's on special, so it's cheaper. So you can get roast chicken there. Pero iba pa rin yung Chooks to Go na honey roast. Masarap talaga kahit walang sauce. Or if you want something over your rice, you can get yung sobrang oil from the chicken, and then you can add a little bit of Lee Key premium soy sauce. So that soy sauce is kind of sweet, and it's one of those condiments that we always have at home. We have like a bottle over there. Okay, so next, ito sobrang gustong kainin talaga. Kwek. Obviously here you can buy squid balls, you can buy fish balls, pero kwek of course you'll need to put breading on the quail eggs, and it's kind of a lot of work to do that, versus kung nasa Pilipinas ka and then you'll just go to your nearest kanto and you have it there, tapos sasaw mo dun sa suka, and then dun sa sweet sauce or dun sa spicy sauce, whatever it is that you want. So gusto ko talaga. And then you know what, when I was in high school, may bilihan kasi neto, like mga tusok-tusok sa kanto ng Green Meadows where we used to live in Mabigat. And sometimes I would get home and there would be no dinner yet, but I'll be like famished, after an entire day at school. So gagawin ko, pupunta ako sa kanto, I will buy maybe a dozen kwek, and then ulamin ko with rice. So yeah, parang masuka-suka ka na sa buso, pero sobrang sarap. Okay, so these two are listed as one entry over here. Nauha ko bigla, so I'll just be talking while I'm getting a drink. Okay, so it's spicy tofu and barbecue pork ears from B&B. So I don't know where the main branch of B&B is at, but I worked in Arbato. It's now called another name, I think. And for lunch, my friends Niel and Jeff, we would always go to B&B to have lunch. And this is what I would always get nung mga nagpapanggap pa ako na nag-ketogenic diet. It kind of worked, but yeah, I don't know why I couldn't get back to it now. Maybe it's because I'm doing so much walking now and I need the rice, or just making up excuses because, for my unhealthy habits. But anyway, so spicy tofu and then yung pork ears or tenga na barbecue nila. So I would like to have some of that pagbalik ng Pilipinas. Okay, and then next on the list, coffee jelly frappuccino. So I was so ignorant that I thought, like whatever is in Starbucks in the Philippines is also in Starbucks at any part of the world. So apparently that's not the case, because I went to the Starbucks near University of Auckland, and the barista asked us, okay, so what are you having today? And then I asked them, I couldn't find it on the list, so they could have it, like maybe that's a secret menu, I don't know. I said coffee jelly frappuccino, and the guy just looked at me as if I was an alien from another planet. So yeah, wala sila nun. Gusto ko na coffee jelly. Tapos mag-vape. Pero hindi na pala pwedeng mag-vape sa labas sa Starbucks. So yeah, just buy it to go and then sit at SM Clark's parking lot and vape. I think that's a good way to chill. Okay, so next, ito sobrang simple lang. Mais. Yung nilagang mais, pero I don't want yung sweet corn. Yung the bright yellow ones. I like the pale yellow ones. Apparently those are native na corn. So gusto ko nun. Okay, next on the list, very popular with immigrants and everybody. So you can enjoy. And I think this would be number 1 on Kevin's list of food to eat when coming home to the Philippines. So I don't need to explain it. To enjoy. Just wow. Okay, next item. Beef tapa. So it could be the beef tapa from Jollibee. I'm fine with that. But if I could also have maybe the beef tapa from Crossing in Angeles. I forget what that barangay or village is. Basta sa Crossing siya. And then there's a supermarket sa kanto, and then you have to go inside. And yeah, it's there. So Tapsilog. Ugh, I want that. This one, I'd probably just scratch off from my list. Hindi siya priority because recently, nagluto si Papa Kevs ng burger steak. So, Jollibee burger steak, maybe. Okay, but yeah, I found that Papa Kevs burger steak is quite good. So, I'm not craving for it as much. Yung the one from Jollibee. Okay, the next one. So, this is a combo of ulam and fruit. So I grew up, probably this is my grandfather's influence. I grew up eating maybe adobo or asado with bits of ripe mango. So you know how you spoon the mango cheeks and then put the fruit on top of your rice. Tapos may sabaw na siya ng adobo and then chicken or asado as well. So yeah, it's really good. Another combo that I learned or that I had or I ate growing up will be ripe banana, rice, and kilawin. So yeah, kilawin, we could easily cook kilawin here and get bananas. We can easily cook adobo as well or asado, but walang fresh ripe mango dito. So they come from a can and I don't trust that. So kailangan talaga ang wait for that. Okay. So next, this is very specific as well. So we can get chicharon from here, but it's not quite the same as the ones that we get from Guagua. So, usually pag umuwi kami ng Santa Rita sa grandparents ni Kev, lagi may pabaon sa amin na chicharon. So, I want that. And then, excuse me. So, what we used to do is he would make, we call it baby love soup. It's cream of mushroom, yung nor. And then we put maybe macaroni or the pasta spirals in it. And then yung malalaking chunks ng chicharon from Guagua. Man, I'm dying. Chicharon from Guagua, we'll just put it there and it will be so good. Okay, next is buko sherbet. The one from Nepo. Bili ka lang sa Nepo, nakabaso. So they have melon as well, but I'm more partial to the buko kind. Every time I have that, I'm reminded of high school because there were some vendors outside our school sa Mary Help, and they would have sometimes melon sherbet or buko sherbet. So laging buko sherbet for going home. Okay. So, next is ice candy. Because naalala ko lang every time my friends, the Bellas, and I would go to Apu, we always try to find that guy who sells ice candy. Sometimes it's buko salad, and then sometimes it's the one that has yung munggo at the top. Yun. Tapos you will sit down in front of a random tindahan or one of those parking lots in Angeles City just to sit down and then smoke, vape, and then eat ice candy. Yeah. Oh, I miss that. I miss you guys. Okay, so next will be Hopiang Kundol from GC in Angeles as well. So GC Big Shop in Angeles. So it's very specific, and it's very, somehow related to ice candy from Apple, because before I would go home, since GC Big Shop is pretty much just along MacArthur Highway, I would get that, buy a few pieces of Hopiang Kundol, and then take them home. So, sobrang nakakabusog. Sobrang siksik kaya ng mga hopia na yun. So yeah, they're so super good. Next is pandesal. So I know that there are pandesal recipes on the internet. We have an oven. We can make some, but I don't know. Iba lang talaga yung tig-2 pisong pandesal dun sa kanto namin, sa Kamachiles. So before I would go home, I would always buy their specific instructions telling the tindera to ate, make sure you give us today's batch, not yesterday's batch, kasi alam na alam mo if it was from the other day, because it's gonna be hindi siya malambot. So personally, I like eating pandesal by itself. No butter, no cheese whiz. I like it by itself. Yeah. Okay. We're getting past a few items of the list. Next will be Century Egg and Jellyfish Salad. It's not really jellyfish. I think it's more, that's seaweed actually. But my friend Louise, who's in the US, or even San Diego, girl, I'm not sure. But yeah, hi. She was the one who introduced me to this at Fortune Seafood Restaurant. They also have it in North Park at Marquee Mall. So yeah, this is just really good. And speaking of Fortune Seafood Restaurant, next entry or item on the list will be the taro prawns. So it's not the big ass taro, parang I'm not sure if it's the taro leaves or the taro itself that's cut into strips. Mukha na siyang sakanami, if you know what those are. And there's prawns on it, and then there's some kind of dressing or sauce. So that's really good. So food at Fortune could border on being expensive, but I have yet to try anything there na hindi masarap. So must try. Okay, next, Dakazi's Oreo milk tea. So I'm pretty sure this will be on Kev's list as well, because he and my brother-in-law are perhaps the #1 fans of Dakazi. So I also like the Oreo milk tea. One time I bought milk tea here, and then I asked one of the store people if they had Oreo, and again I was looked at like I was from another planet. So it seems like they have not yet discovered putting Oreo in their milk tea, which they should, because it's pretty fucking awesome. And oh, I mentioned this already, yung kilayin with banana. So you don't cook the banana with the kilayin, of course. You just slice the banana with and then you put it on top of your rice that already has the meat and the sabaw from the kilayin, and then you eat it. It's a good combo. So thank you, Lolo, for that. Okay, next, sobrang simple lang din. We can cook it here, but the plantains are frozen, so it might not be as good. So I'm talking about banana cube. Okay, and then next, we don't have yellow cab here either, so I listed down Yellow Cab's New York's finest pizza. Super oily but super good, and I love going to Yellow Cab. I have good memories there with my friends. So Yellow Cab, I'm not sure if it's 24 hours. Is it? The one in Balibago, right across Diamond. So good memories there with friends, because I have some friends who like to meet up very late. So when everything else is closed, we go to Yellow Cab. And next will be New York Supreme's creamy seafood pesto, and then their donuts with chocolate sauce. So the one in SM Clark, because the one in Balibago I think closed down. So got pretty good food there. That's one of our go-to places in SM Clark. And speaking of SM Clark, we also have Army Navy's burrito. We have Mexican restaurants here as well. Iba lang talaga yung burrito ng Army Navy for me. And I'm a fan of the other items on their menu as well, like the pumpkin, was it pumpkin soup or tortilla soup? I'm not sure. It's one of the soups that they have. I like the open face burritos. Was it a burrito or open face taco? The Charlie Bravo. I like their fried chicken. I also like, what else? Chicken quesadillas. It's an open face quesadilla. Charlie Bravo. So it's Charlie Bravo because it's cheese and bacon. But anyway, yung burrito talaga is different for me, because the ones here, I get super overwhelmed with the amount of beans that they put. So I don't like the texture so much pag sobra yung beans. Okay. Inom lang ako ng inom, but actually nagutom na ako. Next is, okay, so a disclaimer. We have KFC here in Auckland, but the one in the Philippines is different, and I'm craving for it because obviously yung gravy. Feeling ko yung gravy dyan mas masarap because the gravy here for some reason always comes with mashed potato, and I hate mashed potato. I only eat potatoes if they're fries and potato chips, like yung chichiria, and not the, yeah, weird because they call fries here as chips. It's weird. Anyway, so yun, nakakamiss na magsabaw ng gravy. And then it's also weird because the KFC near where we live, they only got original recipe. They don't have hot and crispy. I'm not sure if it's just an issue that they have at the store near us, or if it's a New Zealand thing, because I miss hot and crispy as well. Buti na lang my Texas chicken, so that's pretty good. And then they have the honey butter buns or honey butter biscuits as well, so that's pretty good. Okay, next is Chowking's tofu. So pwedeng tokwat baboy naman, I think, but I just always order the tofu, and it's always dalawang order. And then I like to drink, or maybe sip, sige, sip na lang, the toyo from the tofu because it's super good. And likewise from Chowking, I also want the kangkong with the bagoong. It's really good. And number 36, last item on my list over here, is again from Chooks to Go, their liempo. And then magmang Tomas ka na lang. So, yun. Like I said, it's not an exhaustive list yet, meaning there's still some items that I missed out on, and I'll still add on to here. So now I will come up with my top 10. Okay. So pipiliin ko siguro yung mga hindi naman namin pwedeng maluto sa bahay. Makakain lang dyan sa Pilipinas, and then there's a specific flavor or the way they cook it that we are looking for. Okay, so I'll mark down, not mark down, but I'll mark 10 items first, and then I will rate them. So probably as a way to be more interactive with you guys, you could come up with food that you're also craving for right now, and then put it in the comments. Wow, feeling vlogger, charot. Yeah, so Or if you agree with some of the items that I talked about on here, let me know. Medyo mahirap pa kasi gusto kong kainin ito lahat. So, hindi din passenger Mercedes. Oh shit, I forgot to mention one thing. Yung breakfast buffet sa Brick House sa Angeles, which is right across McDonald's Santa Rosario. So, I also love going there with my friends and masarap lang yung food nila. So, that's also one of the items on the list. Okay, top 10, top 10. Kumbaga, ito yung mga bagay na pag hindi ko kinain pag umuwi kami ng Pilipinas na sobrang malulungkot talaga ako. Okay, so I already have my top 10 food to eat in the Philippines when we come home. Number 10, KFC with gravy, hot and crispy with the fries as well. They have fries here, which again they call chips, and wala, asin lang yung meron, so it doesn't have the type of seasoning that exists in Philippines KFC stores. So that's number 10. And I got Chooks to Go honey roast chicken on number 9. Number 8, I got Akasi Oreo milk tea. So kailangan may pantulak. 7 is Passport Food Shawarma. 6 is Gatas Damulag with tuyo. 5 is Ripe Mango with adobo. 4 is Isaw Manok. 3 is Didi's Pizza. 2 is Brazo de Mercedes para may dessert. And yung top 1 talaga for me is Kwek. So, yeah. There you go with the food that we will eat when we go home to the Philippines. And hopefully it happens soon. Like, I don't know, end of this year, beginning of next year. There are some goals that we have that might get in the way of our plans to come home. So if we could come home first, then get on with whatever those goals are, that will be super. But yeah, for now, panta-panta siya muna sa kung anong kakainin. So thank you so much for watching, and yeah, write in the comments what you want to eat, and if there were some things that I missed that you think I would also eat, just put it on the comments. So thank you so much for watching, and bye.